Hi everyone, it's Sue here, and I'm going to start a little series with you that I'm going to call What My Travels Had to Teach Me. You see, I've been gone traveling to the East Coast for almost the whole month of July. I just got back a couple of days ago, and this trip taught me a lot, and I wanted to have a way to share some of this with you. Maybe it would resonate. So this first topic of what my travel had to teach me, yet again, because don't we all learn over and over and over again? So this one was about the heat and how I tolerated it or how I didn't. You see, the entire time that I was gone from the east to the East Coast, I live in New Mexico, where it's usually hot here. But in July, we're in the monsoon season, which means it rains every day and it really cools things down. We got an amazing amount of water this year, which is fabulous for us. But while that was happening, I was back east and it was hot and humid, like 90s every single day and really high humidity. I do not tolerate that well at all. I didn't tolerate it well when I lived there, which was one of the reasons I left. And so what happens? Well, in the world of Ayurveda, we have constitutions, elements of nature that we're all made of. This is a much deeper teaching. And if you know my work, you know what I'm talking about. And one of my doshas is Pitta, which is fire and water. And so what the heat does for me is it pushes this fire and makes it intolerable for me. Now, aside from being uncomfortable physically, what else it can do is kind of mess with my emotions in my mind. And so what I found myself being in while I was traveling, so sorry for my friends and family who I was with, was I was very irritated, I was very impatient, and I was kind of a wreck. Even though I was trying to relax and have a good time. That's not pleasant for anybody, and it certainly wasn't pleasant for me. And so what did that teach me? Well, it teaches me that I have a real sensitivity to this kind of environment and that I need to take care of myself while I'm in it, which means don't go and try and take a walk out in the middle of the day. Or even if I'm on the ocean or the beach, not to lay in the sun. Make sure I drink a lot of tepid water or coconut water and wear light colored clothing so that I actually can move from one place to another. And what that helps me to see is that I am part of the human experience where we all have things to learn. And I'm grateful. I wasn't grateful when I was in it. I gotta tell you that. But I'm grateful now because I can look back and I can say to myself, wow, that was really hard. And it wasn't just a day or two. I was gone for 3 weeks, 22 days as a matter of fact. And every single one of those days, except for one, was in the 90s. And was super humid. So if you live on the East Coast, you totally know what I'm talking about because it's been a really long, difficult heat wave back there. And so gratitude for showing me that I have these sensitivities and I need to take great care when I'm in those sensitivities. And when I'm pushing Pitta, as we say in Ayurveda, I just want to be really compassionate with myself. Like, oh my gosh, I'm really irritated. What can I do? Like, have a little love and compassion. Maybe say I'm sorry and bring it up with my friends and family so that they understand it's not about them, but it's about me and my inability to move through this heat. Now, a lot of the people I was with, they weren't bothered by it at all because they don't have the same constitution I do. So we're all really different and we already show up different. And so that was one of the teachings that my traveling taught me this trip. Stay tuned for more in this little series that I'm starting. And hopefully some of what I have learned will resonate with you. Have a great one, everyone.